What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another team-led video. So today I will be profiling my Evil Twin Sprite deck. I've been playing it for a couple of weeks, I think maybe 2 months actually. But yeah, I love the deck. I really do. I think it is great. Ironically enough, the ban list banning Alf was what made me pick it up, because now I no longer had like choice paralysis, because Alf was too good not to play, but if I played too many Elves, I had to severely decrease the twins. So without Alf, I can play the deck the way I want. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, please like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, let's get into it. So first we play 3 Spright blues. This card is obviously insane. Yeah, so 3 Spright blues. I played two Jets. You can obviously play 3. Jet is a very good card. It's just that I wanted to keep the deck count at 40, nothing more. But yes, the deck is still consistent at 3 Jets. Like, this deck is unbelievably consistent. So you can play 3 Jets and go for 40. There won't be that much of a difference. But yeah, I play 3 blues and 3 Jets, and then I play 1 red and 1 carrot. That is my monster count for the Sprites. It's mostly standard. I guess it's just like the 1 jet that's just not the normal one. And then for the twins, I play double Kiss a Kill and 1 Frost. So the biggest challenge of this deck is the normal summons. You have a lot of them, so I had to shave somewhere, so I chose to shave here at the Evil Twins, because the Evil Twin deck is a very consistent deck, and the spells, you can use the spells to find so much. Like, you can use it to find all of your monsters, so you don't have to max out the monsters. And Frost is just a really important card, because you always use Frost. Like, you always use Lilla to get Frost out first before you get this one out. So yeah, and then I guess that's the same thing with Lilla. Although you always prefer having Lilla. You always prefer having Lilla in hand other than Kiss a Kill, because Frost, that draw during your opponent's turn is insane. So yeah, can just get those. So yeah, double normal summons and 1 extender for each. And then the bad card. Okay, so kind of indefensible. You can take this out to play another jet. That's completely fine. It's good. If you want to take it out, you don't have to. I just prefer having the other Evil Twins on the field, because I want to link climb using them. I prefer being able to link off whenever I want to, not having to take them off the field because I need to get rid of a card. So that's just what this does. But this can obviously be replaced with another jet if you want, or if you want another normal summon, although I don't recommend that part, but yeah. And then 3 Beavers, because this engine is insane, and double angler. This is stupidly powerful. Like, this is your other normal summon. So right now you are at what, seven normal summons, which isn't really good in terms of deck building, but this deck is so consistent that every summon is at least 2 bodies, so you still get your combo off. That's the only reason why it's okay-ish having 7 normal summons in the deck. But if you want to shave, you can. If you want to shave on normal summons, you can. But this at 5 is pretty much mandatory. You always have this at 5. So yeah. And Angler is just really great because it's free. It's completely free with Sprint. And then the hand traps, double Nib and triple Ash. Ash is just good this format. There's nothing to say about it. Nib is okay. Like, in the beginning, Nib was good because cash players would play into Nib. Now they don't really do that anymore, because it's a really stupid way to lose. So they just end on a Rise Hard Pass. But yeah, it's still good against Rogue, because Rogue decks tend to summon a lot if they're not like trap based. So yeah, I guess like Nib is still good, but these are obviously interchangeable between whatever locals you are into. So yeah, I just in my locals, Nib and Ash are pretty useful in terms of like monster hand traps. Then there is triple starter, and triple Sunny Snitch. I mean, this is why the deck is consistent, right? Like, summons from the deck adds to the hand. It's just, there's no way that these cards aren't good. And in the case of the Sunny Snitch, I also play double Password. You could play three of these. I'm actually thinking about playing three if I want to up, if I just want to up the count of the twins, because this represents Lila, basically. This is pretty much like Lila, because you always want to get Frost, so you just use this, like, you basically, like, you have like 5 searches. So yeah. And then Sprite Starter. The losing life point thing kind of sucks, but ironically enough, this like Sunny Snitch offsets it, because your opponent would like tends to summon a lot during their turn, and those 200s come in clutch. So yeah. And then the last one is like home. This is your Hail Mary. If everything has gone wrong in your turn, and you still have one card in your hand to discard, and you have this is still equal to a Trouble Sunny, so it's still really good. It is still really good. Yeah, I only play one because it's searchable secret passphrase. So yeah. Password, sorry. And then the other cards would be double talents. You could play triple, like you could play three of this card. I just You could play three. You could also play thrust if you can afford it, and then just like play thrust and one copy, because that just is just so much better. But I don't have thrust, so I play two triple tax. Still a very good card. In a lot of cases, because you have combo so often, you'll usually use it to rip a card out of your opponent's hand. And then we have one smashes and one double cross. Double cross is an insane card. Its form of removal is so nice, because it basically avoids triggering anything that would be a threat to you. Uh, but yeah, but like the most common ones that you would use, because of my locals at least, would be stealing a cash or attaching a monster, just like to remove the body. So those have been the most useful effects on my one, like in my locals. But yeah, this you usually get double cross before smashes, but I mean, if you lose the die roll, smashes is probably like the better one to get. And then triple imperm, because triple imperm will always be good. I don't remember a single format where this card was out and it wasn't a staple like that you had to use. The card was amazing, and it being as accessible as it is now is a godsend. And then for the extra deck, I played double Sunny Snitch, double Lila, double Kisiko. The way I usually build my decks is that I usually want to be able to make the exact same board twice, because I feel that my boards are pretty powerful at the end, especially with this deck. I feel that the boards are really, really powerful. So yeah, I would that's why I play two of these, but it's also like a space constraint here, because I like evil twins a lot, so I want them to be part of my end board. So this is how and this is like the best ratio that I found, where I still have a really powerful board with backup and hand traps and all that stuff. So I just saw that you only need to play two. Then the Sprites is double Sprint and double Gigantic. Double Sprint is, you don't have to play double Sprint. It's just I fear cash, because Unicorn will always rip one out, or like it'll discourage them. Sorry, it'll discourage them from ripping one out. So I will always prefer, just like, so that they see to, then they just go rip something else, because I don't really care about that. So yeah, double Sprint, double Gigantic. It's always nice. And then the Zeus package. It's a really good card. If Unicorn ever hits your extra deck, you're losing Zeus. It's okay. It happens. If you really want to, you could play double Zeus by cutting out. You could cut out a Sprint if you need to, but it's not really that big of a deal. or you can cut out the next card I'm going to show right now. But yeah, Zeus is always good, and I say that I tend to go into it a lot recently, because some boards are just kind of really unbeatable when it just comes to the normal twin package. So Zeus just becomes a really nice second option. And then last one is I play Unchained Abomination and a Unicorn. Specifically for limb climbing purposes, the Unchained Abomination is just because I like the monster. It can be another Sunny Snitch. It can be one of the level 2 evil twins. It can be a third Gigantic if you need it, because Gigantic is just free bodies. So it can honestly be that. Unicorn is because you as you link climb, you want to go into a link 3, which will be Unicorn. So just link climbing to a link 4, and on the way they just being able to shuffle a card back is just a really good thing to do. So yeah, that is the Life Twin Sprite deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.